Hello folks, Manito here, I hope you're doing good. In this video, I'll be setting up the Hall effect joysticks for the Joy-Con by HandheldDIY, and give my thoughts on them. Big shout out to HandheldDIY for sending me over this pair to review. There will be links in the description where you, yes you, can buy your very own Hall effect joysticks by HandheldDIY. You can find an Amazon listing and their HandheldDIY website. And while they did provide this product, I will be sharing my honest thoughts. Getting Manito's thoughts, no one else's. Good, good. And if you're unfamiliar with Hall effect joysticks, basically, they're joysticks that will hold up much better than standard carbon film joysticks that the Joy-Con currently use. The problem with the carbon film joysticks is that drift happens. Over time, just normal wear and tear on the controller, or even from dust settling in. The claim with these Hall effect joysticks, which makes them quite popular, is that you won't get any drift. Zero drift, none. I will definitely be putting that to the test, as I use the Joy-Con pretty often in my gaming sessions with the Switch. I even take it out of the house pretty frequently and try to sneak in small gaming sessions, so I use Joy-Con quite a bit. So I'll definitely do a follow-up video in the future. Another thing, these Hall effect joysticks have less power consumption, which is nice, cool, but realistically, I'm not sure if that's gonna make much of a difference, as the Joy-Con already have around 20 hours of battery on a full charge. So yeah, I'm not sure if the power consumption thing is too big of a deal, but again, I don't know the technology. Maybe it is. Someone can enlighten me in the comments on why that's a bigger deal. But yeah, I'm excited to jump in and install these joysticks. But before we get started, make sure to click that subscribe button and the notification bell to stay notified of future videos, streams, and to support the channel. I noticed most of you that watch these videos are not subscribed, so please subscribe and help build up the channel even more. Thank you. I also have a growing community Discord server where you can join to talk with me and other members of the community. Now, let's get started with the installation of the Hall effect joysticks. Here we are with the Hall effect joystick box by HandheldDIY. Opening it up, we're greeted with an instruction manual. This manual has a QR code that takes you to the website of HandheldDIY, a QR code for a guide that breaks down the setup of the joysticks, and a QR code for more of their products. I highly recommend checking out their guide if you're installing these for the first time. Here we are. Now, thankfully this kit comes with everything you need. Tweezers, 2 screwdrivers, one for removing the screws on the outside of the Joy-Con, and for music fans, a guitar pick. No, I'm just kidding. This is just a little thing to pry open the Joy-Con shell after you unscrew everything. And last but not least, the joysticks themselves. Here we are. They look very nice, very clean, pretty identical to the stock joysticks. Now let's take off the screws from the back of the Joy-Con. Be careful when doing this, as you can easily strip the screws. I've done this before, and oh man, it's a real pain in the butt. And here we are, using the little music pick, the guitar pick, to pry it open. Here's the inside. There we go. Use the pick to remove the battery. Unscrew these 3 screws here. And there are 2 screws holding down the joystick. And it's also attached to the motherboard through a ribbon cable. Take off the ribbon cable and the screws. And here we are with the Hall effect joystick, and we're going to place it where we had removed the other joystick from. Attach the ribbon cable to the motherboard. And screw it down. And it's working. Very nice. Feels good. Now put everything back together. Basically do what we did, but backwards. And there we are. The joystick quality is nice, and it feels good to use. I also did this with my right Joy-Con. I really do like the smooth feeling over the standard Joy-Con. That's not to knock points off of the standard Joy-Con. Still very good, decent, but I mean, the Hall effect, it just feels smoother. Pretty nice, and it also claims to be better for first-person shooter games, or games where you need to be aiming. So I'm going to be testing that out here. Now, I'm not the best at shooters, so if the gameplay is poor, then that's just on me. That's not the joystick, because I think these feel great. And it's been about a month since I installed these, and they've held up really well. I've put them through some stress tests, such as carrying them in my backpack, and I've used them for Ring Fit Adventure.
Ready? Go! You can do a little more. 5 seconds left. Amazing! A little more.
And they are still working just fine about a month later. So, do I recommend these? Yes and no. No if you barely touch your Joy-Con at all, or don't even take your Switch out anywhere. But if you use your Joy-Con a lot, I say yes. They're not too pricey, and it's great that they offer all the tools you need. I will say that I do think the tweezers aren't the best, but other than that, the provided tools work. And as I already said several times, the joysticks feel nice and smooth to use, and they get a thumbs up approval from me. If you would like to buy your very own Hall effect joysticks from HandheldDIY, check out the links in the description. One is to the HandheldDIY website, and the other is to their Amazon listing. Thank you again to HandheldDIY for reaching out to me. That is all for the video. I hope you all enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like, drop a comment, and subscribe for more content. Shout out to my channel members. Thank you so much for your support, and thank you for watching until the end. On the left, you'll see a playlist for my Switch mod tutorials, and on the right, a video that YouTube recommends for you. Have a good day, good night, whatever time you're watching this, and God bless. Pax Christi. See ya.